Hi, folks. I am here with Roselyn Thomas, our keynote speaker for the Solo Polyamory Online video conference. I'm really excited, Roselyn, for you to be our keynote speaker, and tell us a little bit about what it was like to be an organizer of SoPoCo in person.
I really appreciated that experience. I'm a big believer that the experience of solo polyamory is very different if you're not in a community or feel any kind of communal bonds beyond the bonds that you have with any individual partners that you may have. And so participating and stepping up in various leadership or responsibility roles for me has always been a way to just feel more invested in a community, but also to feel like there's more to feel more known and seen than if I don't have any kind of role. So organizing also gave me that more of a sense of there's a community out there beyond nameless people, responding on a Facebook group or something like that. And then I would say that I talk about a lot about this organizing team. One of the things that I really appreciate is I felt like we really tried to embody a lot of values and practices that to me are also part of what helps people who are interested in or who identify as solo polyamorous be successful in terms of as an organizing team. I think we valued people's autonomy, if somebody says they're going to take on a role or a responsibility, take it on and let them do them. And let them do it their way, but also understanding that we are interdependent and we can depend on each other for help. So asking each other for support and help as needed and getting lots of feedback. The ethos of the team was self-love is very important, and that it would show up in people taking time and taking care of themselves and pacing themselves and how they did the work. Right. It's a pretty common ethos of relationships broadly, but of organizing some type of larger scale event like this, that people think that the only way to do that is to just eventually somebody or someone's have to take it all on themselves and have to work themselves to the bone. And it's not that there was never times that we worked hard. There, of course, were, but that I think all of us were able to enter into those spaces from a really voluntary and choosing to kind of space rather than a feeling obligated to. Hopefully, for the folks who were able to attend, what they saw when they were there in person is all of those things that I loved about how the organizing team worked, working in practice with a much larger group of people. So the things that you liked about how SoPoCo ran is also the stuff that we tried to do with how the organizing ran.